Hey guys, I'm here with Kindred Comics, the creators of Extraman.
Yeah.
Do you want to give me like an elevator pitch of Extraman?
Well, Raymond Trust is a former Olympic gold medalist who gets in an altercation with some police and ends up losing his ability to walk and his 8-year-old son. However, his beautiful wife, super genius, Journey Trust, forges alien technology that only she has access to into a super suit, and the rest is history. The rest can be found within the pages of the book. He becomes Extraman.
That does sound really good. So what inspired Extraman? Is there any particular comic book you've read in the past?
Well, one of the main influences for both of us in terms of moving forward and being creatives in this space is Spider-Man. I was sat down playing Miles Morales actually on the PlayStation, and I was just like, Stan Lee, man, this is this is actually the one. So it just inspired it. I thought to myself, if I'm going to start and have my own thing, I better start now. And that was back in 2021. And here we are now, a couple of years later, with our own superhero.
So Extraman's been around for 2 years now?
Yeah. So it's been about 2.5 years in the making, but that's obviously creating not just the issue, but creating kind of the universe, the world, how it works, what are the laws, what does it look like, what does it feel like, and it's set in the future. So obviously a lot of things change, a lot of things have developed, some things more so than others, and just how that changes the world and the environment and how we want things to be seen. What do we think it'll be like in 50 years? Do you know what I mean? What will be the biggest problems in the world? What will him as a hero need to face that we won't face now, and things like that. So it's quite an in-depth process, but it's so fun to just be able to just create and make up anything we want, basically.
Yeah, so when I first saw your stand, I was really drawn to it. But I think it just looked so I don't know, familiar to me. Do you know? Because it is kind of like Marvel Comics type thing going on. I just was drawn to it. At first I was like, ooh, Spider-Man, and then I was like, no, that's not Spider-Man. And then I was like, so yeah, I love that. I love that. It's there's something in your brain when something's familiar. It just So I really, really liked the suit spec.
Oh yeah, the extra.
Yeah. So I really, really like that. I can tell it's not just it's more like a hobby. You've gone right in depth with it, and you've really enjoyed it. And you've brought
in the creative process.
You've brought something to life that you've really enjoying.
100%. I mean, he is definitely. Someone recently did a review, and they were like, "Oh, it's kind of like the scene in Incredibles with Frozone and his wife, and it's got that type of playful dynamic, but yet it's kind of like if you put Batman in an Iron Man suit with a bit of Nightwing and Daredevil but he's black. So it's familiar and brand new at the same time. And we, just from doing a bit of Googling, we just discovered that he's the only black British superhero that we have. And that's not something we wanted to add another one to the space, but that's nothing we intended to have as a badge of honor kind of thing. So we're really proud to just be representing, and just for everyone far and wide. Even the little girls can look at Journey and see themselves in Journey and be inspired by her smarts, her beauty, and just the dynamic as a married couple is also something. It ticks so many boxes. I could be here for 10 years talking about it.
I could just ask questions forever. But yeah, I just love it. It's so dynamic. Are you planning on expanding the Extraman universe even further? What are your plans going forward?
Yeah, so we have an initial arc that's going to span over the first 5 issues, but we're already, idea-wise, well into the 30, 40, 50 issues, and there's a few little spin-off fun stories and stuff that are to come as well. But that's what the whole 2.5 years is, making sure that it is bigger than just the one book, and that we have pre-thought out so that we can drop those Easter eggs in. So there'll be stuff in this issue that people are already picking up on. There's a little alien language there, but at some point you'll be able to decipher that and go back through the issues and see what's been said in the language and stuff like that. So yeah, we've really thought about all them little intricacies to make it just as perfect as we can.
We love an Easter egg, so there's stuff that's drip fed through all the issues.
And that's the amazing thing about it, is if it's got loads of things coming off it, just forever just creating different things. Do you see a Extraman TV show in the future?
Ultimately, that's the goal. It's an animated TV show. It's heavily inspired just the art style alone is heavily inspired by Batman the animated series. Just the simplicity of it and the ability for it to be animated and look like it's already, like, a lot of people see the trailer and are like, where can I watch this? It's like it's literally just a comic book right now, but because we have that in our minds as something that we want to achieve in the future, it's just best to start now and start laying the foundation for animated series, animated movie, and then live action movie, and just, it's got so much potential for like merch and all the rest of it.
And like there's a lot of interest in it already, so at least you've got that. So like that it's So I can't remember what I was going to say now. Oh yeah, if anyone wants to buy Extraman, where can they purchase it?
So kindredcomics.co.uk. The shop is on there. The first issue's up. We've got variant covers still, and we've got merch as well, like hoodie, t-shirts, hats, badges, the lot. So, and loads of new things to come once issue 2 drops as well. So
is that extramancomics.co.uk? Did you say?
Kindred
Comics.
Comics.
Kindredcomics.co.uk. It's the end.